Hey guys, this is the Ugg Boot Investor here. I just want to today walk you through a renovation project that some of my mates are working on. I want to show you where it started to where it is right now. And I'm standing right outside this house, so let's jump in and take a look at it. Massive difference from where it started, as you can see. So they are still working on the renovation, but it's getting close to closing stage. Added a garden bed here at the front of the house, repainted everything, new front door, as well as a new carport with a electric motored garage door on the front of it. Now on the side there, they've built a fence which takes you all the way to the back of the house. We'll take a look at that a little bit later. Let's jump inside and take a look. Alright, brand new floors, painted walls, new ceilings, lights. We've added a little fireplace feature here. That's down the length of the house. And let's go take a look at the master bedroom. So they've opened this space up, as you can see. They've added a walk-in wardrobe and a new renovated bathroom. This is where the shower is going to go. The vanity's all in. The tiling's done. Step out back into the hallway. As you can see here, what they've done is they've opened up this hallway. Before there was a separated wall that came down here, and they've kind of opened up, open plan living. Got a window in with the kitchen. There was a tiny kitchen before where there was literally a wall that came across this space here. It was half the size of what you're seeing right now. They've knocked that wall down. They've opened it up so you can see all the way back. Nice big open plan living area, which is great. This is where the range hood's going to go. Obviously the fridge. And they've got all the cupboardries and cabinets installed right now. It looks great. Let's go take a look at bedroom number 2. Got a fair bit of stuff on the ground, but that's because they're in the process of packing it up. The actual room itself is pretty much finished. Wardrobe. Nicely new painted walls. New ceiling. Looks really good. And they've added some new windows as well. You can even see the stickers are still brand new on the windows. Alright. Back through the kitchen. Let's see what they've done here. This was the main bathroom before, but they've actually opened it up and leveled it out. They've created a slope towards that center drain there. They're turning it into a combination of a bathroom laundry, so anyone in this house can utilize this space for laundry purposes. Now, here we're getting to the back of the house. This was an original room of the house that's now been opened up. They've added a wardrobe in here, which wasn't here before. And this part here is new. It's actually a suggestion of ours. On the other side, originally, there was an external bathroom. So they've raised the floor of that external bathroom and converted this into a massive ensuite, as you can see. See if I can get some lights on. No luck today, but that's alright. So this is going to be a dual head shower, one on each side of the wall, as you can see there. Double vanity over here, still waiting for that basin. But this is a massive, massive, massive bathroom. So you've got 2 master rooms, 2 en-suites in this place, which is great. This particular area here, the wall, there was never a wall here, and so it kind of extended all the way out over this way, open plan, but it was a really poor utilization of space with the lack of the hallway that continued all the way down the house. So I suggested that what they do is they close that room off that you've just seen for the purposes of an ensuite, so adding a level of attraction there, and then converting this area here into a study, which they've actually done. So they've added a few walls and closed it off, and you've actually got a decent sized study with some great light that comes in from a brand new big window. So you can't complain about that. Now, the last area of this house actually used to be a balcony. So they've closed off the balcony, right? So you can see all the walls are completely closed off. They've added a big brand new spanking window here to give you a fantastic view of the outside garden, which is what I'm going to take a look at in a second. But they've converted this into effectively a sitting room. So it could be a games room, it could be another bedroom, you can add a wardrobe in here, it doesn't really matter, it's just over to your heart's content. Now, let's wander outside to show you the second half of this house, which is one of the key attractions for why they're doing it. I'm just going to have a quick look left so you can see the back side of the carport. Alright, so they've built a brand new carport, added an electric motor door to give you some privacy, new fence line as well, all of that's been continued all the way down. They've started the gardening process and they've cleaned all of that yard up. Now as we walk down here, you've got the granny flat on the back. Alright, so what they've done is they've segregated the house and the granny flat so that there's a level of privacy. What this means is that you can either have a family living in the house and the grandparents or the parents living in the granny flat if they get old, or alternatively, you can live in the house and rent out the granny flat and have very little inconvenience. So let me show you what they've done down here. They've added a porch to the granny flat. Now they've actually painted the granny flat, kept the original cladding, but they've fixed up the roof as well because that was a bit of an issue. So they've added this porch and they've turned this backyard into a beautiful landscaped area, right? And as you can see here, there's going to be, they've left some space to add a chair. I'm just going to go down these steps. I want you to notice that these guys have done such a good job. They've opened up the side of the house and created a complete second entry to get into the granny flat. So you've got, for the master house, people parking over there in the garage. There's free street parking, so the guys in the granny flat will be able to park on the street, and then from there they'll be able to walk in without disturbing the peace of anybody living in other parts of this house, which is great. Now let me just show you the inside of this granny flat. Now, as you can see, they've done a massive job in fixing this internal granny flat space. They're currently working on the bathroom, so let's just go have a quick wander over there to take a look. Alright, so keeping the theme consistent and saving costs with the renovation. Same windows. You can see they've fixed up the floors. It looks much better than what you did previously. And this was the original kitchen, and I've still got a little bit of work to do here. They started pulling out the old kitchen and replacing the cabinetry and with the new stuff, but they've still got a few things to add. Now they opened up the windows here as well to get a better view, which is just fantastic. But as you can see, it looks a ton better than what it did previously. Alright guys, I've just walked you through the house and the granny flat for this new renovation that they're almost completed and ready to go to market for. I think the numbers from memory where they purchased this for about 1.39 The estimated sales price for this one is going to be around 1.95 based on what the market movement has done, and what they've indicated to me is to spend around about $160,000 on the actual renovation for this one. And they still have a few weeks to go before it sells, or they get it into a market ready spot. And of course, you have to take into consideration that the entire time that this process is going on, they're having to service the loan as well. So even though it's $160,000 down for the renovation, they still have to add a few $1,000s in holding costs to maintain this property. So that's a very key point. I need you to remember that if you're going to do a renovation, you have the holding costs in order to keep the property going through that renovation period. But regardless of that, they've done a fantastic job, and I just wanted to show you this so that you can get some inspiration and do this yourself. Leave a like and drop a comment below if there's anything that you change to this property or how you would do something differently, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye now.